back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Senoria, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my fresh faced makeup routine. This routine is only going to be my foundation, contour, and highlight routine because I really think that it's a good idea to see a lot of different ways to highlight and contour. So I'm just going to be showing you guys the way that I do it. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys how everything looks all together with the eye makeup and everything. Obviously you can see, but you'll get it when you get to the end. At any time, if you like this video, subscribe right here and leave me a thumbs up to let me know whether you like it or not, and comment down below any other ideas you guys have or anything that you guys want to tell me. Comment anything because I just like reading the comments. And let me stop rambling and let's just jump right into
Okay guys,
the
so I'm starting off with my eyebrows already done because you guys have seen my eyebrow tutorial a million times. And my face is moisturized, and that is key when you're doing your foundation. Your face has to be moisturized. So first thing I'm starting off with is my Benefit Professional, and I'm using this just to prime my face and to close all my pores because makeup has to stick to something. And then I'm taking my L'Oreal True Match Illumi foundation and I'm dotting that first all over my face. I use 2 full pumps of it, and that's really all. And I use a stippling brush from The Real Techniques, and I use that to pat it into my face. I'd rather pat it than like swipe it across my face, because when you're swiping it, you're just moving it around and it's not really getting into your skin. So when you press it into your skin, it looks more flawless and it looks like it's actually your skin. And once I'm done with that, I just take my beauty blender and I blend it all out for like a more flawless finish. And I use my beauty blender for this part because it just takes off all the excess so it doesn't look like I have cake face. Robert came in the room just swinging his arms everywhere. And then I had to switch spots because the lighting was better over here, so I'm using my Instant Age Rewind concealer. And as you guys can see, I'm using my concealer to kind of contour my nose. I'm going to slow it down right here. I'm showing you guys right here where I go farther inside. And then I finish that by putting it on the bridge of my nose, my forehead. I also put some underneath where I usually contour because it just makes the contour look so much better. But I don't put it like everywhere, just those spaces. And then I take my beauty blender and then I start with blending it up my nose and on my forehead. And blending is like the longest process, but it's worth it. You don't want to have like lines of demarcation or anything like that. And when I go into blend where I would normally contour, I blend down and like side to side. I never blend up because that's where I'm going to put the darker contour powder. And then I go back in and I put some more of the concealer on my Cupid's bow, and then I put some right above my eyebrows. It just highlights the top of your brows and your Cupid's bow even more. So for the area underneath my eyes, I usually use my fingers because, like I said before, the beauty blender is used to take off excess product. That's what I use it for. And under my eyes, I want the product to be there because I wanted to both conceal my under eyes and I wanted to highlight my under eyes. So I usually pat it out with my fingers and I take it right up over the top of my lid too, just to add some color there and brighten up my face. Then I go and take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I use the third lightest shade. I'm not even sure what it's called because it's confusing to read those. But then I just use that powder to set the places where I put the concealer, mainly underneath my eyes because we don't want the concealer to crease. But then I just dab it in the other places that I applied concealer as well. And then I'm going in with the middle shade from the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I'm setting my entire face with that because that's the closest thing to my skin tone. Then finally I'm going to be contouring and bronzing, mainly bronzing, and I'm taking the darkest shade from the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. And as you see here, I'm taking my middle finger, I'm starting right at my hairline, and I'm putting it right at my ear and extending my finger, and that is how far you should be contouring. And when I start contouring, I go straight up and down first, and it's going to look really harsh, but then right after that you start blending in circular motions, and that just blends it all out, and it won't have any lines of demarcation, and it won't look like you just drew a dark line on your face. And that's how it looks on that side. I'm going to do the other side, take my middle finger and stretch it out from my ear, and that's how far I'm going to contour. I'm going to go up and down first, and then after that I'm going to start blending in circular motions. It just makes your face go in so much more, makes it look skinnier. And I obviously just contour my temples and my forehead. Obviously this makes your forehead look smaller. I wanted this to be in real time so you guys can see like the actual blending process. And then this next place that I'm going to contour is right underneath my jawline. And I'm doing this because we want to cast a shadow, because contouring is all about making your face look thinner and more snatched. So we want to cast a shadow over our neck, so I'm going to put it right underneath my whole jawline and underneath my chin as well. So I usually use two different blushes for this part. I use an e.l.f. blush, and it has no name and no idea. And then I use a Milani Baked blush in the color Bellissimo Bronze. Today I'm just using the e.l.f. Baked blush because I was going for a more pinky tone. And when I put my blush on, I usually like it to contour with my contour. So I put it on my cheeks right over the contour, and then I put it a little bit on my nose. I dust it on my nose, and then I'm taking a smaller brush in the same color from the palette, the Kat Von D palette, and I am contouring my nose. And I like to blend my nose contour out with my fingers, because if you don't blend that out right, you can look a mess. Like, the nose contour either makes or breaks your makeup look. So this is how it looks all put together without the eye look. It's just my foundation and routine and stuff. I'm just going to take some Fix Plus, and I'm going to spray it in a T formation and an X formation to set everything on my face. So that was my foundation, concealer, and highlighter routine and contour routine. I just wanted to show you guys like my way of doing it, because it is a pretty good, way, and this is how it all looks put together. Follow my Instagram. My Instagram name is just my normal name with an extra A and an underscore. Yeah, so just let me know what looks you guys want to see. You can comment on Instagram, you can comment on here, and I send you guys all the love I have in me, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.